can show you first, yeah. Try to find my heart. You're the only girl I know who can find my love. I'm dangerous, know it hurts to trust me, girl. I promise you won't burn, you've been burned enough. Watch my heart, 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 watch my heart.
You're the only girl I think of every night and day. Something about you makes it hard not to stay. You know I don't play with my feelings, so you should say all your feelings. Watch my heart tear me apart, do what you want, I need your love. Pick me, choose me, please excuse me, you and I could be a movie. A movie, you're moving, just like that, just like that, just like that.
Just trying to live in this crazy, mixed up world. You, though, you're atypical. You're anything but typical.
Places you like to go to.
I knew something was different when I didn't care about your hair. I knew something was up the moment I had a stare. In your eyes, something lit up that had me surprised. No one's had your shades of brown before. In my mind, I saw our futures align when we played on the tennis court. And it hit me when we started keeping score. Love, we just started a game between our hearts. No matter the weather, I'll grip your touch. Ball in your court, now shoot your shot. It's your turn to serve in my thoughts. Our red strings of fate just tied a knot. I'm sweating again, and not from the sun. I'm getting closer to hitting the ball back, and you know that when we hold hands, we chase our dreams, and you can't outrun me. It feels like a fairy tale when we hug, and I hear birds sing. In the magic of our youth, part of us feels innocent. The thrill of trying something new while being scared of coming in. But while seasons change, I know we'll stay the same till my hair turns gray and wrinkles appear on your face. No matter what we do, I'll be in love with you. Love, we just started a game between our hearts. No matter the weather, I'll grip your touch. Ball in your court, now shoot your shot. It's your turn to serve in my thoughts. Our red strings of fate just tied a knot. I'm sweating again, and not from the sun. I'm getting closer to hitting the ball back, and you know that.
I always wondered who you were. Check on a site, type who you know. Been on my mind since I met you. It's so new, knew you were. Maybe on one I would've took. Two different pills, one red, one blue. Spent many days, would've been with you. Wish I knew with you. My ignorance ain't blush. miss you if I should. I'll hold my tongue and tell you that I've been good. My insides are blue, my head's split in two. When I talk to them, feels like I don't have a clue. When I talk to them, feels like driving without shoes. Wish that they look more like you. My ignorance, you bliss. I'll tolerate the risk. You'd be hard to get, hard to miss, hard to this, hard to miss, hard to this.
Say a thing unless you need it, and when you really need it, I'll always carry you home. I'll put your phone ringer back on silent, tuck you in bed, pill for your head, tell the roommates quiet, turn the lights low so it don't show you've been up late. Judge you, only love 'cause I'll always carry you home, carry you, carry you home, carry you. Call me off the drink, but I can't hate your love. No matter what you want, I'm staying. Not as your lover, as the shoulder you can cry upon, cry upon, cry upon. If one is none and two is one, the love I gave just wasn't good enough. I'm spending time to try and make it up. I'm telling you I'm gonna make it up. I'm still your friend, just not the one. Still I could be there just to pick you up. I promise if you call I'll pick it up. I promise if you fall I'll pick you up. I'll carry you home. I'll put your phone ringer back on silent, tuck you in bed, pill for your head, tell the roommates quiet, turn the lights low so it don't show you've been up late crying. I won't judge you, only love 'cause I'll always carry
babe, I told ya to holler if you need me. It's a dark world we live in. I know a couple creatures, they ain't hiding. Give me a reason, I'll tear that man to pieces. You're my happiness, my sunshine. I dare someone to breach that. I'ma get violent. I'm certain I've got a lot of learning, but we chose to grow together. Don't want another person rolling over in the morning. Sad I ever wronged you, let my actions show progression. If life is performance art, then you deserve an encore. I didn't know from the jump that I'd be overcome with emotion syndrome. I'm glad you've been here so long. Through our ups and our downs, we always find a new bounce. New groove, new grounds. Damn, babe, I told ya to holler if you need me. It's a dark world we live in. I know a couple creatures, they ain't hiding. Give me a reason, I'll tear that man to pieces. You're my happiness, my sunshine. I dare someone to breach that. I'ma get violent. Had a thought about hip-hop, the reason my songs pop. Easily my first love, and you know true love can make you feel real warm. Everything these days feels so warm. I just want a taste of the good life. Cause even if it's good or bad, it's still real. And I'm telling you that we here in the moment, in the city with the homies, plotting on something major. It's gonna be quiet for you, be quiet for you, I promise. It's gonna be quiet for you, be quiet for you, I promise. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whole new life, brand paradise. Did I find? What will I find? Whole new life, brand paradise. Did I find? What will I find? Fully peace of mind. A little free time, but I'm still busy. Gotta be busy.
I still don't understand his counter.
And welcome everyone. This is YAWP Radio Live. Thank you all for being with us. You just heard a great set of songs brought to you by DJ Kings over there. First up was Watch My Heart by Anime Zay and Stargirl. Then you heard Oh the Places You'll Go by Jay Sensei, Love Love by Larita, BB by Willie featuring Cocky. Then was Carry You Home by Pasha and Antonia Parker. And that last song you just heard was Blue Gatorade by Jazz Ingram. And it's Monday night, people.
It's Monday.
And I'm Robbie. I'm here with
Zayo.
And we're here to, every week to serve you the best underground Atlanta music. Putting up highlights every day, basically, on the YouTube channel. You can see us in video, in, Technicolor, like the Looney Tunes. And then we have a playlist that gets posted to our Discord. So please click the link and join our community. So we went to an event last week, right?
The YAWP open mic.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't been showing up and showing out, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's every third Thursday of the month. So we went on the 15th. Great set of acts, some regulars, which I love to see, at Freeside. So that was a great time. And there's a couple events coming up soon. What's on Thursday?
On Thursday, Fever Fawn, which I don't know, seems pretty appropriate for today's show. But Fever Fawn's Influx album release show with the Normas and Stargirl at 7 p.m. at Smith's Old Bar. So make sure you guys show out for that.
Yes.
And on Sunday, September 1st, Beats and Keys Summer, music by Demi Fuji at 4 p.m. to midnight at High Society. So
yeah, check out some local events this weekend, y'all. It's Labor Day.
yeah, get that labor
It's
out
not
of your system.
It's not today or day, but it's next week or day.
Next week or day. Where were you going with that?
Well, I'll let you know. On next Monday we can be like, today or day is Labor Day.
It's Labor Day, okay.
But it's not today or day. It's next week or day. It's Labor Day.
I feel like I've entered a whole new country and I'm being.
And it's called America.
Robbie's like my tour guide. He's like speaking his native language.
We'll show you the world.
Yeah.
But today we are here with a illustrious guest, Fever Fawn.
Ooh.
She's having, as we just said, a release show for her debut album, Influx, which comes out this Friday, August 30th. And previously made music under the name Tegan, but underwent a rebrand since 2013, or it's 2023. That was a long time ago. 2023, so we're going to learn all the details behind that. So yeah, everyone please welcome Fever Fawn.
Woo!
Thanks so much. It's so great to be here.
Hi, how you doing? How's everything been?
Everything's been pretty great. It's been a busy time, but it's been a good time.
Not too stressful.
A
little too stressful.
A little stressful, yeah.
The right amount of stress.
The right amount of stress, yeah.
So yeah, we haven't seen you in a bit, not since I guess YAWP and we crossed paths at one of our older open mics in 2023. That was a little while back.
Yeah, and I think I saw you at a show.
Right.
Recently, yeah.
You won the ticket giveaway for our Fool's Day show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So, you know, we're connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in sync.
We're locked in.
Exactly. So yeah, what's changed since then? What's changed for you?
A lot has, honestly. I think I found kind of a new persona for performing. Something that was really difficult for me was separating myself, Tegan the person, from Tegan the artist. And that's where Fever Fawn was born out of. I really wanted to honor my given name, which means deer in Welsh. So I wanted to go with that theme and continue that metaphor with Fever Fawn. And I've just really enjoyed kind of seeing where that's been going.
So that's what Tegan means? It's Welsh for deer?
It's Welsh for beautiful doe, but I kind of simplified it.
Awesome, yeah.
That's a certified classic.
So where does the fever come from?
I'm from Georgia,
Okay.
and it's hot all the time.
Right.
It's hot all the time here.
They're running a temperature.
Yeah.
We got a sick deer over here, people.
Yeah.
And, sick in the colloquial sense.
Sick in the best way possible.
Yeah, X-ray shout out.
So your upcoming album, are you producing all of it?
I co-produced it with my favorite collaborator and my only collaborator really, Daniel Ernest. He's really awesome. We've worked together on all of my releases under Tegan and under Fever Fawn.
Okay.
But this is kind of the biggest project that we've ever done, and it's also the most intricate. We had to really think about the way the album, the concept of it really, because it wasn't just, this is an album. It was okay, it's a band and they're playing a live set. There's backup singers. There's a guitarist. They're switching out their guitars. There's one bass player. And we were just kind of brainstorming okay, well, how would this transition into this song and this song? And
Right.
it kind of flows into itself.
That's awesome. So you made up these sort of characters for each instrument?
And we gave them some lore too, for each
Oh, wow.
song there's kind of a different vibe, so we wanted it to be the backup singers are egging on the main singer and they're kind of just getting her amped up for a certain song, or they're kind of seeing her as more demure and like oh my gosh, the singer is more demure and like giving her space to like do her thing in this song and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's no shame in having a great vocabulary.
Okay, yeah.
We accept most words here at YAWP Radio.
Most, not all. So your co-producer Ernst,
Daniel Ernest,
Daniel?
yeah.
Oh, Ernest, my bad.
Yeah.
How did you two connect?
Honestly, I met my friend Justin in a film class when I was in undergrad at GSU, and randomly he was like, oh, I have this friend who has a studio and he's also a producer. I think you guys would get along really well. And that was maybe 4 years ago.
Wow.
And we've just been working together ever since then. And it's been really great, yeah.
You already are out of school? You graduated since then?
I did, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
great. Congrats.
Thank you.
So when did you first dive into learning how to produce?
That was an event, but that was something I did.
The incident happened.
I did that in high school, honestly. I took a music tech class at like a STEM high school, so it was a pretty like involved class, and I learned how to use Reason and Cubase and Logic and some other stuff, and I just really liked using Logic. But one thing I felt that they were lacking was their guitar, like putting real instruments with the like synthesizers and stuff like that. So I kind of went on my own path after that and just like decided to start making pseudo indie rock at the time. It was really bad, but now it's a lot better. I hope. So yeah.
And you learned guitar because of that?
Well, no, I've been playing guitar since I was 14, and I've been playing bass since I was 15.
Oh, okay.
So I've been playing those for a long time, and I'm a classically trained singer, so I know those instruments pretty well.
Great, yeah.
And like, what was kind of your least favorite parts of like learning to produce, that whole process? Like, was it, since you have a musical background, it's like obviously there's a different way you can approach it or see things. But like, how was that like, and then how did it culminate into like what you've been able to make today?
I think the most difficult thing for me was learning music theory and then kind of discarding it, because I feel like sometimes when you're young and when you want to like make songs the right way, you can get really caught up in like doing things with the circle of fifths and like, oh, is this resolved to a major seventh chord? And but it can like get you in your head and you can get in your own way. And now I'm just like, this sounds cool. That's nice, you know?
Like learning the rules and then throwing the rule book away.
Yeah, that's the main thing. But also just like finding out where things go is important too. I don't play drums at all, so I kind of have to think about things like from a little bit of a different perspective when I'm making a song, because I don't want all my songs to be like drumless. Like, you know what I mean? I have to, okay, well the bass does this, so the drums should probably do this, and just build around that.
Okay.
We were gonna ask you drums or melody, but I think you just answered it. Yeah.
That melody.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but sometimes drums.
Yeah.
Sometimes drums. It depends on the song.
As an enjoyer.
As an enjoyer, sometimes drums mostly, actually. I would say that.
Okay.
I like a lot of like 90s trip hop or just like hyper pop from now.
Right.
And I think that my favorite thing from those genres are the beats specifically.
Makes sense, yeah.
So what were some like preconceived notions that you had like going into like your journey in learning production? Like was there anything like any apprehensions you had beforehand that like, or things you thought, and like, or maybe just general misconceptions that people might have?
I think it's not really a misconception. I think this is probably a widely known fact, but your taste is always going to outpace what you're doing. And that's just like super frustrating as someone who, when you're starting out, that's just incredibly difficult to wrap your head around. You're like, well, I like this sound. Why can't I make this sound?
Yeah.
And if I like it, I should be able to recreate it, but you can't. And like, you might make something that's kind of an imitation of it, but like it's a hollow imitation in some way. I used to be like I love Lana Del Rey still to this day, but I used to want to be her, and I would just like write songs that were very clearly like rip-offs of her music, and they weren't bad, but they were not great either, because I was being someone else. I was putting on a costume.
Gotcha.
You know.
And do you feel like you've gotten over that, or is that just a thing that kind of stacks as you like level up? Like you're always chasing like this sound, like, or do you feel like you're at a point now where you can it's like, okay, I know enough to like be able to make this like thing or idea in my head a reality?
I think it can be different. So I would say like with like leveling up, you do learn how to like translate things that you hear in your head pretty quickly. But sometimes when you translate it, it's not necessarily what you think it was going to be. Like, I don't know, there'll be times when I'll make a song that I had in my head, and I'm like, this is so great, I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. And then I sing it, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of different. Like, and that may not even be like the melody's wrong. It might just be like the placement of where it is in my voice isn't working with the key or whatever. So, you know.
So I feel like that's kind of the kind of thing that like transcends all art mediums, like your taste outpacing your ability, and especially as you're like as you're a beginner and as you're learning, it's like obviously I want to make like what the greats are making, but you have to sort of do that imitation of Lana or whoever to like work out the kinks and like figure out what
works and what doesn't. Yeah,
and like to practice and get better.
What advice would you give to people who are like trying to learn how to produce for the first time, that are struggling with that kind of a idea, like, you know, not being able to make what they want to make, or like trying to have a sound that they want to reach and not being able to do that? Like, what advice would you give people?
I'll steal some from my music teacher because this is honestly something I still think about to this day. But when you think of a song that you like, listen to it and think about why you like it. Because there's something in that song, maybe you're not realizing it from just listening to the whole thing, but there's something in it that grabbed you.
Right.
And you can take that and apply it to your own music, even if it's not in the same like key or the same tempo or whatever. You can take that, like maybe it's in the mode of delivery, maybe it's a cadence that the singer is using, but you can apply that to your own music and find a way to make it work.
Yeah, it's nice to like engage with it on that level, like more than just being like, oh, I like it, to sort of like dive in and like dissect it a little bit.
Honestly, and taking it apart too is a really big part of it. I think most people, I feel like when they, like people who don't make music or, you know, study music or anything, I feel like they listen to a song and they listen to the whole thing, and that's great. But if you listen to the bass line's doing this in this part, or the guitar's doing this here, and maybe the drums have a fill right there, it can be really interesting to just take it in a different way and hear how it was mixed and how they want to emphasize certain bits and certain words and everything.
Do you ever try to like recreate, just like for practice or for fun, to recreate a song, you know, like one for one on Logic or whatever you use? I
would say kind of. That's a kind of for me, because I like to do like not covers but interpretations.
Okay, cool.
So I'll listen to the instrumental version of it and I'll take like, okay, well this beat's doing this, but I kind of like this more here, and I like to use like different sounds and kind of put my spin on it, because even though I like something about this song, I feel like I have enough of a style now to decide like, okay, well this will work better for me like this. So
sweet.
Nice. So there's an elephant in the room that we have not discussed yet.
Okay.
But word on the street is that you have an album coming out.
Oh my gosh, you're so correct.
Oh, wow,
that's crazy.
Usually we start fake rumors around here, but this one's
this one's real.
Yeah.
This one's real. Yeah.
So what can people expect to hear off of this new project?
It's a shorter album. It's only 8 songs, but I feel like it goes through kind of like the 5 stages of grief of a breakup. Honestly. It's like anger, betrayal, acceptance, whatever. But that wasn't really my intention when I made it. I realized it the other day. I was listening to it. I was like, oh, this is kind of like an angry song. It's kind of like a denial song. But I think they can also just expect like a cinematic experience, honestly.
Oh, cool. Yeah, like you said, with the characters and things like that.
Yeah. And they can kind of hear like, oh, this is happening in this song, and this is leading into what became before and stuff like that.
The Fever Fawn cinematic universe.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of something we noticed, at least with the releases that are already out.
Yeah.
Which is cool, and like the visuals going along with it, which we'll get into later. But we are about to. Oh, sorry, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. For your release, am I correct? Is this a rumor that I made up or another true one that you made your own CDs?
I did make my own CDs.
For this album?
For this album, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. So was that for fun? Like, was it a challenge? Was it?
It was kind of a challenge.
Yeah.
It was just like, I wanted to have something tangible to show, like, I made this and I'm really proud of this thing, and I should have brought one. But I was just really like, I love the idea of like the old 2000 CDs. Like, I used to have this Fergie CD, the Duchess.
Okay.
And this is so specific. Like, if you didn't have this CD, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm sure a lot of other CDs did this too. But basically, you open up the lyric booklet, and every single page, there's like a Fergalicious is the #1 tracker, and then you have the lyrics and stuff. But there's a photo spread, and then there's another page, and there's like a different song. There's another photo spread, and I just thought that was so neat. And I was like, I want to bring that back. So I did that, and I have a different photo shoot for every song, and there's like lyrics, and there's credits and thank yous and all that stuff. And I wanted to really make it like official. So
that's so cool. Like that is definitely something that's lost a lot for like the streaming era and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
we stand physical media.
for sure.
thank you.
Yeah, this station stands physical media, but
So is it going to be available at like your shows? Will you
Yeah,
have
it's
CDs
available
there?
at shows, on Shopify, on whatever. Like, if
Okay,
you want
nice.
to, yeah.
yeah, and like even for like movies and stuff, like it's all just to streaming, so you miss like the bonus content, the credits, and
Yeah.
the booklet and all that. So
And there's like a printed disc. Like, we went all out. We did some crazy stuff. for
that's
this
so
one.
cool.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just you doing it, like you had like a team helping you?
It was just me. I don't know why I
okay.
said we. I hired someone to take to do the photography,
Yeah.
and then I hired someone to do the typography.
Yeah.
But yes, that was,
It was
I arranged it.
Tegan and Fever Fawn working together.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, let's combine our joint sleigh. Yeah.
Nice.
That's so exciting.
Thank you.
So, we're about to hear one of your songs, X-Ray, one of the 2 singles so far for your debut. Why did you choose this song to be the first song of your new persona, and just what does it mean to you?
It was really interesting because at the time I wanted to make this song very much a departure from my like old sound. Like, I didn't want any guitars. I didn't want anything that was like live in this one. And it's interesting because I did end up making an album version of it that's kind of the antithesis of that. But I think I chose X-Ray because it's a good summation of everything that the album's about. And it's also very like, it's a good metaphor. Like, I need to see what's going on in your heart so I can see like why you don't, So that's, I think, why I chose it.
Nice.
That's so exciting. So yeah, we're about to hear X-Ray, and then we'll come back in a little bit.
Pick me up at 8, coming downtown past the corner store. You know the one around. If you're not too late, maybe I'll say I love you. I love you. Is it fair to me that you don't care? You left me here all in despair. When I call him up, I think of you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I won't try anyone else. I just want you to myself. I need an X-ray of your heart to see escaping us apart. Next time I'll be more smart. I won't let you in. I need an X-ray of your heart to see us tearing us apart. This time I'll be more smart. I won't let you in. Get into your car, my favorite type. It's my favorite 'cause you're the one I like. If it's not too soon, maybe I could go with you. Nothing compares to me. I'm so sick, so 70s, and I know you can't believe that we're through. I should try getting help. 'Cause you've moved on with someone else. I need an X-ray of your heart to see escaping us apart. Next time I'll be more smart. I will let you in.
And we're back, people.
We're back. That was X-Ray by Fever Fawn. We are back here at YAWP Radio Live with
Fever Fawn.
How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Great. We are continuing our interview. Just to talk about X-Ray, the video for X-Ray is, we did a little bit of research.
Oh.
A bit of reconnaissance.
Okay.
And the only thing we could find is this vertical video that you shot. Was that on purpose? Like, was that was intentional?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it and we weren't sure if it was or not, but it's like, oh, is this like a new meta or something? Like,
that's super interesting because
Thank you.
Yeah, we were wondering like, oh, is there a full video or like a traditional music video style? It's like, but that is kind of new media to do like the vertical only. So yeah, what was your sort of thought process behind that?
I think my thought process behind it is, as a new artist or newer artist, people are less likely to like sit down and watch a full music video and turn their phone sideways and like think about, oh, do I want to really give this person my time and energy? And I've done music videos in the past undertaken that are like fully I guess wide lens or whatever. But this time I wanted to see like, oh, what would happen if I made it for TikTok or Reels specifically, or YouTube Shorts, you know?
That's interesting because like I have heard that music videos are like mainly like the main demographic is like dedicated fans, so it's like not great if you're trying to like branch out and like reach new people. So it's smart to like do it vertical, like give it to the TikTok algorithm, the Reels god, and let them decide who it lands on, you know? Awesome. That's cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Good for you. So, tips, new artists out there.
I'm saying, playing the algorithm.
Yeah.
So what is like your? Let's take it a little all the way back.
All the way back. All the way back. Okay.
Like, do you have what's like your earliest memory with music?
Okay, wow, I was actually really prepared for this question. And it's because, I'll get to that in a second, but my earliest memory with music, my first album that I listened to all the way through was on CD, and I was like 6 or 7, and it was Tragic Kingdom by No Doubt. I found my mom's CD copy of that. And that album has just been so influential for me. Like, I really love Gwen Stefani's style of songwriting from that time period. I think the way she handles the subject matter was really interesting, especially the whole Tragic Kingdom metaphor. So I think like that still has a huge impact on me today.
Nice.
And you said you picked up guitar when you were a teenager?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was like 14, 13.
Was that your first instrument?
Yes, I played a little bit of piano when I was a kid, but not
gotcha.
enough to like do anything with,
Nice. So yeah, we sort of touched on this before, but you seem to put a lot of thought into like the visuals behind your album. How much went into the concept of the album?
Well, I like the visual concept specifically.
Just in general, yeah. The synthesis.
Okay.
Did you like have a big whiteboard and just like connect all the dots together, like the string? Exactly.
Kind of, sorta. Honestly, kind of, sorta. I knew I really wanted to emphasize the southern aspect of my music. Like, I'm born and raised in Georgia. I never lived anywhere else, so it's a big part of my identity. And so I was very inspired by Tragic Kingdom's use of the oranges for Orange County. So that's why I got the peaches for Georgia.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah. And then I also really wanted to do something to kind of highlight like the spookiness of Georgia, or like the South in general.
Sure.
So I researched for months these historic chapels, and they have like this whole like database of them that's just completely available to the public. You can look them up and you can just see like, oh, this one's over here, this one's over here, and this is when it was built and all this stuff. And I was just doing all this research until I found one that I was like just so mystified by. It was beautiful in all the pictures, and I went to see it, and it was gorgeous. But the thing is, with historic buildings, you don't really know what you're getting into, because you can't really call and be like, hey, can I shoot here? Because no one's like, it's a 100-year-old building, no one's working there.
Right.
So the day of the shoot was the first time I saw it, And they were actually on the forum, they're like, you have to ask the neighbors for a key. You have to just go up to the neighbors who you've never met before in your life. And you just have to ask, like, hey, can I get in there? And we did that. And the first neighbor was like, actually, I'm a little too young to have a key. Mind you, he's like 35. So I was like, okay.
Ghost.
Kind of. But eventually we found a key, and they were actually really nice people. So it was really chill. But it was just a lot of kind of troubleshooting to get there and figuring it out on the spot, which was a little bit nerve-wracking.
So was that the day that, or one of the days, you drove 7 hours and 3 days to do these photo shoots, right?
Yeah.
That was part of that?
That was part of that, because after that we drove straight to the peach shoot.
Okay. Was that like an orchard or something? Or?
Yeah, it was
okay.
J. Moore Farms, and they were super cool with us shooting there. They were like, yeah, just pay for admission or whatever, because we weren't picking the peaches. I picked one.
Right. Yeah.
So they were really cool about that. But then the day after, we did the Playhouse shoot, and then Silhouette was shot like a way long time before, because we went to get that music video out and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming X-Ray was also.
Oh yeah, X-Ray. Well, it's so interesting. Like the X-Ray is like, I know that it's the first single that I released under Fever Fawn, but we have like a completely different version of it for the album. So I'm like,
right.
oh yeah, that's old X-Ray, but
I
know like it's new, like it's not old to you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what we're familiar with, but that's exciting to hear a new version coming out soon.
Yeah, I would say it's like surfy ska kind of.
Okay, sweet. Wow. So like really different.
Like very, very different.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of like James Bondy sounding. Yeah.
I'm like, because we just listened to it on the stream, so I'm like replaying it in my head. Like, what would that be like? Ska style.
Yeah, it's gonna be like interesting to see what people think of it. Yeah.
I'm getting hyped for it now.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah.
So, just a quick question. Why were we not invited to the wedding? What happened? Where were our invites? Did they get lost in the mail or something?
A picture of you in a veil, a wedding dress for those audio listeners out there.
Well, so no one was invited to the wedding. Not even the groom. It was just me.
Exclusive.
Yeah, very exclusive. You know that episode of Glee when Sue Sylvester marries herself? That was the vibe.
That's
yeah.
That
was at the chapel?
That was at the chapel, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So is that going in your physical release?
Yes, it is, yeah. And that actually goes with one of the songs I'm like really passionate about. I mean, I'm passionate about all the songs, but you have your favorites and they change over time. And that was a concept that was so clear to me from the beginning, because the song is called Never Mind. And I just had this like idea for like a purple wedding dress, or it's just a House of CB dress, it's not a wedding dress.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a regular dress. And I got like a purple veil on Etsy, and I was like, this is gonna go crazy, and it did.
Yeah.
So
it do be going crazy.
It do be going crazy. I don't know.
Yeah,
for sure. So who would you say is your biggest inspiration from Atlanta?
From Atlanta?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Honestly, I'm really inspired by the local scene. I just feel like there's so much talent around me, and like I feel like I know so many people who may not be from Atlanta, like living in Atlanta currently.
Sure.
But Jay Sensei is one of the people who's really inspiring me. Stargirl, they really inspire me too. I'm so excited to have them on the show with me.
Yeah.
The Normas also, they're great. There's so much talent in the city, and I feel like we get overlooked a lot as a city with indie potential. Like, I feel like we're like, oh, well, Atlanta, that's where, hip hop and R&B like come to thrive. And it is. But we also have a lot of like metal and rock and indie stuff going on that people just don't think about. And we've got a lot of it.
Absolutely. That was a great answer. I love that answer.
Thanks.
That's pretty exciting about the Normas and the Stargirl show coming up. It's Stargirl's last show.
As Stargirl.
As Stargirl, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know too much about it, but I'm excited. You guys have to come out and see.
You gotta build the hype up, so come check it out.
Definitely.
So you've recently become influenced in your music by Mitski, Strokes, you mentioned No Doubt, Lana Del Rey, Billy Idol, just to name a few.
Oh, yeah.
What makes you drawn to those artists, and especially in relation to this coming album?
I would say those are kind of artists that I've always really loved, but I guess I shied away from them for a long time. I think I was really interested in making like more digestible indie pop before. Like I think all the music undertaken is fine. It's cute, it's fun, but it's not really like things that I find challenging, you know? And I think something that I find really interesting about those artists is they kind of challenge the conventions of like what it means to make modern pop. And a lot of those artists are people that my mom really likes and that she played a lot of when I was growing up, and that had a huge influence on me. So, yeah.
Wow. So is there a song on the album that you feel embodies those influences the most?
I would say the song that embodies like Mitski and, you know, those kind of art, like that era of indie, would probably be Move On. Yeah.
Move On, okay.
Yeah.
That's one we haven't heard yet.
That's one you haven't heard yet, but maybe you will soon. I don't know.
Maybe Friday.
Yeah, maybe there's an album coming
Maybe
out.
Friday?
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe at the end of the stream. I don't know.
I don't know. Wait and see.
Is it like midnight Friday morning that it comes
Midnight
out?
Friday morning,
Okay,
yeah, it
gotcha.
comes out.
So stay up Thursday night.
Stay up, yeah.
that
I
would
mean, after
be
the
super
show, just double Fever Fawn it, like, you know, double cupping it, you know, like.
Yeah, literally go straight from the show into the album.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
smart. Perfect.
Yeah. So, is there, apart from the people you've talked about, you said that you already work with, is who on the scene are you looking to next, like work with, perform with, like just like what are you looking forward to in the future as far as like working with other artists?
I really like, well, okay, so I know them, but I've never worked with them. Kahi, they're so cool. I think they're so talented. I also really like the Drip Tones. They're really talented too, and I would love to get on the show with them or like do a show together. There's just a lot of great bands and groups out there. I think that I would be blessed to work with any of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So this is the PSA, guys.
Yeah, hit me
Drip
up.
Tones, reach out.
We know you're watching.
Kahi was on
Yeah.
the show a few months ago.
I know,
so,
yeah. I watched their interview. It was so great.
So yeah, y'all gotta connect. That'd
Definitely.
be awesome.
Yeah.
That's a cool like blend of sounds.
That
I'd like
is,
to hear.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. So we're about to get back into another break. Listen to your other single that you released for Influx, Silhouette. Is there anything you'd like to say about Silhouette before we get into it?
I would say Silhouette is definitely like the lightest song on the album. Like it is the little fun, peppy, like cheerleader song. Out of all of the songs on the album, it's very light. It's not the heavy, vibe of the rest of it. So yeah.
Okay, spooky or not? This is Silhouette by Fever Fawn.
Want you to want me like I want you. Been thinking about how you walk into a room.
And we're back with Fever Fawn. You just heard Silhouette by Fever Fawn. And we have a little activity set up for you guys, for everyone listening. Thank you to everyone in the chat being so active. I hear your parents are in the chat.
They are in the chat,
true.
yeah.
So shout out to
Shout
Mom
out
and
Dad.
and Mom.
And Mom, of course, yeah.
Yeah, thank you everyone for listening. Go ahead, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are here every Monday at 8 p.m. live for you.
Just for you.
So selfless. Like, all you have to do is like the video.
That's all you have to do. And subscribe. And
press the bell.
And leave a comment.
Comment.
Yeah. And share the video with your friends.
Send it to your mom.
And wire us $500,000 or else.
You do have to do that.
Yeah.
So, got it? So we have an activity for you guys. I don't know if you saw, but Complex recently released their list of the 50 best Atlanta rappers of all time.
50.
ranked.
Damn.
So we're not going to cover all 50 here.
Okay.
I've hand-selected about 24 of them.
Like how?
Yeah.
To go through. And so your challenge, you two are pitted against each other.
Okay.
Your challenge is to
Prize fight.
guess where they placed 1 through 50.
Okay.
Okay.
And you want the lowest amount of points. So like your standard deviation away from
I
where they
see.
are
Okay,
is
yeah.
the amount of points you get. So like if you say like if they were ranked at number 10 and you say 20, you get 10 points.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my math is right.
Yeah.
You got that? You don't know what you signed up for. Ty is keeping score for us.
This is a trigonometry class, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, before going into it, how familiar do each of you feel with Atlanta rappers?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Like barely. I
Okay.
like know 5.
I know a few, but I'm like very unsure of my own knowledge.
I've picked out the recognizable ones for like the average, pop listener. Things like
So
Okay,
so
cool.
Yeah.
so what you're saying is the people who you haven't mentioned, you're dissing them as
Yeah.
unpopular.
Okay.
We're starting 50 beefs right now.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments how much you hate me. And now that I'm hydrated, we can get into it.
Nice.
Nice.
So, shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, starting off.
Okay. Let me lock in. Hold on. Let me put my hat into sports mode.
Oh my gosh.
All right, there we go. Let's do it.
Okay. Good people. All right. So starting off, where does Playboi Carti fall on the 50 best Atlanta rappers of all time?
Oh no.
Let me get a guess from each of you.
Okay. Okay, so my thought process is that I feel like he's newer,
Okay.
so like that might hurt him a bit, but he's also very popular
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Also, this is complex, and I don't really know what agenda they're pushing.
You gotta
Yeah.
think in their frame of
Too.
reference.
So, do we like say the number at the same time or something like that?
No,
Just to
because I
prevent-
think that's like audio. Like
Oh, yeah. That makes
we
sense.
can whisper it like.
no. we'll let the guest go first.
Okay.
If you're ready.
I'm gonna say 11.
11.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna say 22.
Wow. So you're not gonna believe this. Playboi Carti is ranked at 12.
No way, dude! Are you serious?
Okay.
So you get 1. and Zay gets 10.
Awesome.
So you're about 10 times in the hole.
I'm 10 times worse at this game right
Yeah.
now.
So far.
Oh, I was like, it's complex. I gotta think about this.
Yeah.
That was a great
That was
guess.
damn good. Great job.
Okay. Where is Ludacris featured?
Ooh.
One of the stars of the Fast and Furious franchise. Where does Ludacris fall on the 50 best Atlanta rappers?
Luda.
Luda.
Just had to say that.
Hmm.
Ludacris. Okay, now the Playboi Carti at 12 is throwing me off now because like
Yeah.
I could.
Oh.
Playboi Carti does not scream Atlanta to me either.
I feel like he does in some ways.
In some ways,
In some
okay.
ways, yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
You want to defend Playboy Cardi live on air?
I actually don't know any Playboy Cardi songs, so I can't defend it.
Yeah.
But,
Whole Lotta Red could reference the Falcons.
yeah.
Okay, anyway, Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Where is Ludacris?
You know what? I'm going to say 7.
7. Oh man, like who's above Ludacris? Oh, I know some people above Ludacris, but like, I'm gonna say, you said 7. Damn. I'll say 8.
Both very good guesses.
Okay.
Ludacris is number 7.
That's crazy.
So you get
Yay!
you get 1 point. That's pretty
Okay,
great.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You should be very proud of yourself.
How much am I losing by right now?
11.
Don't worry about the number.
We'll check in at about halfway.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. We all know him and love him. Where does CeeLo Green rank on the top 50?
Oh, dude, I have my answer already.
I have my answer as well, I think, maybe.
Locked in.
Y'all seem negative about it.
No.
But, however...
Perhaps.
CeeLo?
36.
36.
I'm going to say 22 again.
22. 36 and 22.
Wrong answer,
Y'all are selling CeeLo a little short. He's number 16.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
So what's that math? You said 36, so that's 20 points.
Yeah.
And you said 22, so that's 6 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
If my calculations are correct.
Let me just check my pocket protector.
Damn, I think you just came up though.
Yeah. Come on.
It's crazy how quickly it fluctuates. Yeah.
It's almost like it's in flux.
Yeah.
It's in
Ooh. I see what you did there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. He's the subject of some, I don't know if I'd call it controversy at the moment, but some public disdain. Where's Lil Yachty rank on the top 50? Is he above CeeLo? Is he below CeeLo?
I think he's like 28.
Okay, 28.
I'm going to say 15, only because Playboy Cardi is at 12.
Ooh. 15 and 28. Lil Yachty is 24.
Oh, no.
Yay!
How does that make sense?
So you get 4 points. Zay, what'd you say again?
I said...
Oh, he's 16, 15?
He said 15.
Don't lie.
No, I said... I said 24.
15, so it's 9 points. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Okay. Proficient flautist, Andre 3000, 3 stacks. Where's Andre 3K landing on the top 50?
I think he's at number 5.
Okay.
Numero uno.
That's bold.
That's cool. So who for you is ranking above 3 stacks?
I can think of a few.
Okay. I won't press you on
No,
that.
I love Andre 3000. I really do. I just think there's other ways that Complex would rank.
Complex.
Complex.
We gotta think
yeah,
about
we
the
gotta
framing of complex.
Complex.
So yes, Zay was right on the money. Andre 3000.
Shout out to the flute guy.
Shout out to the flute guy.
He doesn't do anything else. He just makes flute music. He's not known for anything other than that.
Did y'all listen to it? The flute album?
Flute album. I fell asleep to it.
Yeah,
It
it was
was
relaxing.
In the best way
Super
possible.
meditative.
Yeah.
I went to I was like listening to it and I was shopping at like Publix or something and I was like transcending the yogurt aisle. It was crazy. Okay, so next up, he just put out 2 albums this year. Childish Gambino. Where does Bino fall on the top 50?
I think I have my answer.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 4.
Number 4. You think Complex put Childish Gambino at number 4?
I think Complex has a recency bias, so he
I
just
could see
dropped
that.
an album.
They are like a news organization of sorts.
Of some kind.
I think I want to say 10.
10 for Childish Gambino.
Yes.
Y'all are getting some points.
Oh no!
He's number 33.
What?
I'm closer.
We're marginally close. So,
Bro's over here. Head is steaming right now.
poor Ty. It was gonna count.
I'm so-
29 points for you.
Damn!
You got 20.
Okay.
So,
That's
23.
Where are we at?
Fever.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. Let's check in. Where are the points landing?
Oh, like the total?
If you want, I can add it.
Yeah. It's okay. It's
It doesn't
okay.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Put in an Excel sheet.
Right.
Okay,
We're gonna have to add it up at some point.
yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a
Sounds
suspense
good.
will build.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This man was involved in one of the most talked about beefs of recent rap history. Future,
Oh.
Atlanta native Future. Where does he rank on the top 50?
I'm gonna say 3.
Okay,
I'm gonna say 4 again.
4 again.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to repeat numbers?
If I get it wrong, I
Cancel
guess.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's so much to keep track of.
Yeah.
So 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Future's number 2.
Oh my gosh! I was gonna say 2.
But you didn't.
But
You got 2 points. And Tegan got 1. Okay.
I can't believe this is my life.
Let's
Smiling
switch
through
that.
it all.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do Lil Jon. Where's Lil Jon? What?
30.
30. Okay.
Oh shit.
He's also, speaking of flautists. Well, he's not a flautist, but he's recently into meditation.
Yeah,
Lil Jon. He's
yeah.
big into meditation.
Is that the new like?
He's like reformed. He's like, I don't know.
Is that what happens to old heads when they?
I guess so. They smoke enough weed and they stop
They're
like,
just playing.
being in the industry.
Yeah, they just love
Yeah.
the flute now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Lil Jon is very underrated. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna say is 10 already taken? I'm gonna say 10.
Okay.
Okay.
What? He's number 18.
18.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Is he in the room with us right now?
Wow.
Who invited Lil Jon?
No, I've
Wow.
never seen Robbie and Lil Jon
in the same room. What a striking resemblance,
that was
Lil
the
Jon.
Blackface?
No, that was nice that I could just try out my Lil Jon impression. Chill. Okay. I'm not repeating your jokes on there. You need the mic for yourself for that one. Okay. He was off the scene for a while because he was in prison, but he has now been free for, it's been 10 years or so, I
Okay.
think. Gucci Mane.
Oh.
That was like when I was in high school.
Gucci Mane.
I think that's 2016.
2016?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
about
8
right.
years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Good
Lord.
You know what? 21.
21.
21 for Gucci Mane.
I'm gonna say,
It's Gucci.
damn. I'm gonna say. Oh wait, no, he's from Atlanta too. Damn. Okay, I think there's somebody above Gucci Mane that I was thinking about. I'm gonna say 6.
6, and you said 21?
Mm-hmm.
Widespread for
Yeah.
Gucci Mane. He is falling at number 4 for Complex.
Oh.
Okay.
But you got
I
2
should have said
points.
4 one more time.
Yeah, you almost hit it.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm for Gucci Mane. It's Gucci.
Gucci.
So currently under a RICO charge, Young
Oh.
Thug.
This is who I was
Okay,
thinking
yeah,
of.
that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
This is who I was thinking of.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna say like 3.
3 for Young Thug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 32.
3 for Young Thug. You are both getting the same amount of points, which is 3 because he's at number 6.
He's the number.
Okay.
Okay.
Young Thug. So
Should have said 6 again. Second time's the charm. You know what I'm saying?
of the ones of the ones we've picked out, we have a Andre 3000 at number 1, Future at number 2, Gucci Mane at number 4, Young Thug at 6, Ludacris at 7.
Okay.
That's our longest.
So
streak
what are we
right now.
missing from the top?
Well, we're
7?
not doing all of the top 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I picked. There's like 20 or so that I picked out.
Okay.
Okay.
He hates Drake. Where's Soulja Boy on this list?
Oh,
right.
God.
Oh, wow.
That's Soulja!
He copied my whole fucking
This
flow.
might be
Word for word, bar for bar.
Mr. Soulja himself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know if he's... Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna say 37.
37.
I'm going to say 40.
40.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy, I don't think he'd be happy with this ranking either, but he's at 28.
Yeah.
So you got 9, and you got 12.
I think the memes boost him up a few points, honestly. I think.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
If
that's
we're
it.
talking about just like as a person, like top 10. Yeah. Okay, cool. He hasn't, I don't think, put out much music recently, but people love his music videos and obviously every possible remix of Old Town Road. Lil Nas X, where does he fall on this list?
Oh, honestly, 49.
49.
Okay, again,
Recency bias.
yeah, recency bias. Again, Playboy Cardi has a freaking 12. So, I might say 14.
14. Okay, were you about to say something?
I was going to say, like, there's a little bit of a quality difference there, though, I think sometimes.
You like, you're a Nas fan? A little
No,
Nas fan?
I just think more people are, like, listening to Playboy Cardi's music and talking about his music versus, like, Lil Nas for his, like, memes.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I think there is more Cardi music anyway.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
was
he has
thinking,
more
yeah.
albums.
But I think, like, I think Lil Nas X has, like, reached higher numbers, though, commercially, right? Like,
Probably.
You know,
Probably
Yeah.
more mainstream.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, I this is not how I would personally. Don't get me.
Yeah,
don't get me
yeah.
wrong, I'm trying to
So you
get
said
points
14
here. Yeah.
for Lil Nas X and 49.
Yes.
Lil Nas X is number 50.
I
All the
sold.
way at the bottom.
I sold so hard.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I just need to get Playboy Cardi out of my head because it's just this
You're
this
pretty
messing
close
me up.
sometimes, and then other times you're just all the way down the line.
Just, damn.
But you're like consistently like right on.
This list makes no sense. Anyway, okay.
This list is pretty odd.
This makes no sense.
I'm excited to see who, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking me.
Let's see. I know my sister really likes him. I'm using her as a metric because she loves Atlanta rap.
How old's your sister?
She's 20. We live together.
Okay.
She's like,
So
okay.
20-year-old girls from Atlanta like Gunna.
Yeah,
What
I'm
does
using like the
Complex think
Atlanta
about that?
teenager logic right now.
Yeah, you gotta
yeah,
put
yeah.
yourself in that
Huh.
mindset.
I'm gonna say 13.
13 for Gunna.
I'm gonna say 20.
20 for Gunna. Wow. You should be proud of yourself. He is number 20.
Yes. I had to make up for that last round.
Yeah.
That
So 7 points. We're getting close. There's only 2 more.
I think I just
my gosh,
cooked
oh my
my.
gosh.
Am I just cooked? Am I
Well,
just?
I mean, you got 0 that time, so that's
Yeah.
counting for something.
Really?
All right, these
I'm trying
last
to feel bad.
2.
I'm good about myself. It's like, yeah, you're doing all right, sweetie.
This man is on the Atlanta list, but he's actually a Brit.
Actually,
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Walk around with a stick. 21 Savage.
I knew it.
21. I think they did the meme.
Great guess.
I think they did it.
I think he's at like 19.
21 Savage, 19 and 21. 21 is at 11. 21 Savage is number 11 on this list. You're closer. You got 8, and you got. Oh no, you said.
No,
21.
no, I
You
said 21.
So you got 10, and you got
Right.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay.
Now there's 2 more. I misread it before.
Okay.
Okay. That's good.
There's a lot of math going on.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's,
So
it's
many
okay.
numbers,
It's
yeah.
so many numbers.
21
guys.
Savage.
We're
number
almost
11,
there.
There's 2 more,
Yeah.
and there's top 50, and you got to subtract. A lot going on. Migos member Offset. And fun fact, we're not going through all of them, but
Okay.
all the members of Migos made the list.
Like separately?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
As individuals.
Or
That-
did
I
they?
think that's fair.
Did they make it as a group as well?
They're sort of in the same range. They're not
No.
like super spread apart.
Like
oh,
the
not,
Migos
there's
and-
not. I think this is specific like individual acts.
Okay, I see.
Not like groups. I think they have a separate groups list actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So where's Mr. Offset land?
I'm gonna say 15.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say 25.
15 and 25. Offset is at 13.
Yes.
So you got 2.
You got 12.
You got 12.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, last one. 2 Chainz.
Oh.
Just a suggestion, maybe you should guess like 95.
Yeah.
You know, just
That's
just
a cool,
for
that's a
fun.
cool idea.
That's
Just-
a good
just for
way above
fun.
50.
Yeah.
that's
You know?
that's Just like a
some
fun-
neighborly advice. Yeah.
neighborly advice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
2
Damn.
Chainz.
2 Chainz.
Mm.
And we already guessed number 2, so you
He
can't
did
do
a
the same
song with
shit.
Jessie
Yeah.
J. He did a song with Jessie J. That's really holding some weight for me right now.
That's scary.
What do you say? Pretty Girls Love Trap Music? That's his
He
album.
did.
Oh, that's his album?
That is his
Yeah.
album.
With the pink house.
That's a
Okay.
museum thing.
Hmm.
Is it still active?
Yeah.
The museum? Yeah.
That changes things for me.
Yeah.
I would have lost, I think, if I hadn't known that. So thanks, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Thanks.
Let's go with number 9.
I was gonna say 9. So, I mean, should I like?
Go with your heart. I think you can say the same number if you want.
But like, do I need to win or something?
Don't worry about that.
I like that answer.
Yeah, it's a blind score. You don't get to know your score till the end. So
Okay.
you can't bet differently.
I'm gonna say 8.
Smart move, metering it a little bit, like
Yeah.
offsetting it a little bit. Shout out Offset.
Okay.
2 Chainz is number 9. You should have gone with your gut, buddy.
That's the last one, right?
That's
Yeah,
so
that's
funny.
so
That is the last one.
That's like a
And-
metaphor for my life, honestly.
Yeah, don't never second guess yourself.
You never second guess yourself.
And for those wondering in the audience, the Trap Music Museum set up by 2 Chainz is closed now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think
Like many trap houses end up
Right.
doing
Yeah.
condemned.
it was sort of in the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's chat a little while Teo does some math.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel you performed on this quiz?
Way better than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
I know, like, basically nothing about Atlanta rap. So I was like,
It was a good challenge. You're more in the like indie scene, right?
Yeah. I mean, I listen to rap. I listen to. This is gonna be like this is kind of embarrassing, but I love like Puya and like Ramirez and like Suicide Boys.
Okay.
So that's kind of like Florida rap, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. So I know that more.
You're popular,
Yeah.
Can't blame you.
I think I did pretty well. Made a few mistakes out there. Just got to get back in the lab and try to work every day, and hopefully next time we can be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my post game
I
interview.
respect it. I
That's
respect
cool,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to learn a little bit more about the Trap Music Museum.
Hey,
First
yeah.
off, who else was like what's other people on the list that like we didn't?
Oh yeah, I can pull up the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
like-
I feel like I have a few guesses.
The
about
numbers
it.
are in.
Ooh.
The numbers are in.
Ooh.
The score is actually really close.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Zay, you got 119 points.
119 for Zay.
And Tegan, you got 125 points.
125.
Oh,
Whoa! What?
Wow.
And the goal was to get 0.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like golf rules.
Golf rules.
Yeah.
Golf rules.
Wow.
Well, congratulations.
Well,
Oh, yeah, well played.
You ended up winning.
Yeah.
Nice
Would you
job.
say 120? What?
125 and 119.
125 and 119.
Nice. Good game.
Good game.
Great
Good
game.
game.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Some other notable highlights from the list. There's a lot on here that are like definitely more obscure, but it's cool that they made the
Like
list.
Juicy J.
Is he on there?
He should be.
T.I. is number 3.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Oh.
OJ the Juice Man is 42.
Is OJ the
That's-
Juice Man someone else? Or?
That's different from Juicy J.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Big Boy.
Did they
The counterpart to
did they
Andre
put respect on
3000.
Big
Yeah.
Boy? Any respect
Big
at all?
Boy. I think he's number 8.
Okay.
Oh,
Still
okay.
top 10, but
Respect.
Good,
Respect.
good,
a bit far off from our
Andre.
friend Andre. Yeah.
It's respectable. I
Yeah.
feel like some lists like really did like disrespect him and be like he's so far away from Andre. It's like nah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, someone else I had in there before, but I took... Oh, no, I did. Never mind. Takeoff, one of the other Migos, is 19.
Okay.
Quavo is 15.
Okay.
And then Offset is 13. So
that
they're all
makes
like
sense, I guess,
kind of
yeah.
evenly
Yeah.
spaced in the teens.
Yeah.
Killer Mike is number 14.
I feel like it's might be a little low. I don't know. There's a lot of great Atlanta rappers, but
Oh, for
Where's
sure.
Father? Is Father on there?
Father, I don't. No,
Is
he's
that
not
too
on
much
there.
of a deep cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't he do more?
He raps.
Yeah, but he sings too, right?
I think he's known more as rap.
He's more known as a rapper.
okay.
Waka Flocka is on here.
Oh, I know he's from
Really?
Atlanta.
Yeah, he definitely has Florida energy.
Is he
does have
in
Florida
is he in
He
like the
was born in New
30s?
York. Me and him
Oh.
from the same neighborhood.
Okay. That's
Oh,
Tayo and
wow.
Waka Flocka are from the same neighborhood.
Oh.
But he moved to Riverdale. I was looking him up the other day. That's why.
Flocka!
Yeah.
You moved to Riverdale?
Shout out Riverdale, baby.
Yeah, shout out Riverdale. So now y'all are from the same place.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka, can you guess where he landed? Just for fun?
Like 34.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 26.
23
Wow.
for Flocka.
So if we counted that, I would have lost.
Yeah. I thought we were doing 24 people.
I took some out. Yeah. I think, it was a good
It was
number.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
y'all
good.
did
Yeah, I
great.
liked it,
Yeah.
Some of us did better than others.
Very slightly.
It was very close.
By
Like
what, 6?
when I like that little Nas round, I was like, I'm cooked. I was like, I'm so done. Like it's over for me. But no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
It's definitely in flux. The scores were in flux.
Oh, and
that-
that's how we like to do things around here.
That's why we're here, folks.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up the night. Thank you all for sticking with us.
Thank you, Fever Fawn.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you for
Thank
joining
you so
us.
much.
It was really fun.
We're gonna close out the night on 2 of your unreleased tracks.
Before that,
Before that,
would you like to shout out anything in particular to the folks? The floor is yours. That's your camera right there.
Okay. I guess if you like indie music, if you like indie rock, definitely check out Influx. It comes out this Friday at midnight. And if you're in town in Atlanta, you should come to my show with the Normas and Stargirl at Smith's Old Bar. We'd love to see you there.
Awesome. Yeah. So thank you. Well, I hope to see you all there. Definitely going to try to make it. Us from the team. So, yeah, thank you again for being with us. We're about to leave, like I said, on 2 of your unreleased tracks. So this is a YRL exclusive. We're about to hear Move On and then Playhouse. Is there anything just real quick, you'd want to say about those songs?
I would say that Move On and Playhouse are some of the cornerstones of the album.
Okay.
They're like the major plot points. But there's a few others too that
Wow.
haven't come out yet.
The cinematic experience
Yeah.
of Influx.
Yeah.
Amazing. So thank you again, everyone, for being with us. Please subscribe. Check us out on Instagram. Check out Fever Fawn on all your streaming platforms. Like the video. Say hi in the chat. Tell your mother about us.
Tell your mother, tell your father. Maybe they'll show up in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Weirder things have happened. But this is Move On by Fever Fawn. Have a good night, everyone.
Can't count how many lives I've had before 25. So hear me when I speak. Could take a night.
isn't quite